Well, hello everyone. So, I'm actually dropping off my trailer from yesterday. I'm gonna clean it out here in a little bit. I gotta run and grab some breakfast because I do not want to cook this morning, and I don't have eggs. So, as you can tell, I got stuff left over from the flea market. So I went there. Man, woke up. I think like 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning. Got everything ready. Had the trailer loaded, had it covered, and then got up there. They were supposed to open at 7. They weren't even open, so I was waiting up there for the people to show up to open up so I could buy a booth. Got everything set up, and how I set it up is I put a little post on the YouTube post thing, and anyways, it shows the setup. I sold about $340. Well, I think it was like $340 worth of stuff, plus or minus a few dollars. I mean, I did okay. I don't want to say that it was I had a bad day, because I did sell stuff and, I did make some money. Well, I got money back out of things that I bought a long time ago. But I brought enough stuff to make a lot more money than I did. Man, this camera is horrible. So, I don't even want to touch the camera and make it any worse. But anyways, I guess the biggest thing, one, the sun just cooked me. I mean, I got a red line. I don't know if y'all can see it here, but I got a red line from where my shirt's at. And actually, it doesn't feel good to touch at all. So, but yeah, I got cooked. It wasn't like unbearably hot, but just being in the sun and trying to find little spots of shade, because there's no shade out there. Sun finally got to a point where I could sit on the back bumper and have the hatch give me a little bit of shade. But the biggest thing is how empty it was, because when I took a picture on that post, and if y'all go on my channel, you can see like the picture. When I took a picture of that was like 10:30 in the morning. That's after I done, because I got there, set up, dealers were all over buying stuff, and that's where I made a majority of my money was, within the first hour of me being there. And if you don't know, when you go out to the flea market, you'll have dealers come and, buy up a bunch of your stuff, and then they take it to their booth and resell it and make money. I don't have a problem with it, because I have my numbers. If my numbers match what they want to pay for it, they buy it. And then you do discounts and stuff when they buy a bunch, and that's how primarily I made almost $200 in the first hour, and then it would just trickling in after that. I sold 2 big items during the whole entire day, which that's the only reason I made it up to 340. But anyways, after that, like 10:30 in the morning, half the vendors weren't there. Most of the people aren't even opening up because it's dead. And everybody I talked to were dealers that I know. Everybody's saying, yeah, this place is dying. So my idea of retiring and selling at the flea market may not be the best idea, so it has got me thinking about some things. I'm going to go to Ramona. I don't know if it'll be this coming weekend or the following, but I think the next time I go to a flea market, I'm not going to take it a truck and a trailer load, because these people are not ready to move big items. It's better just to sell it online and have people come pick it up. It's slower, but it seems to work out better that way, at least for the stuff that I'm selling. There was something else I was going to say. It's too early in the morning for this. But between the sun and the fact that they would just, in fact, I was going to say, from 12:30 to 2:30 when I packed up, okay, other than, there was really maybe 1 or 2 people that was walking around shopping. In other words, there was people out there, but they weren't, walking on the aisle. I could see them on other aisles where the shade was and stuff like that. So it might have just been the time of the day. But I waited till 2:30 to pack up, because on Sundays when you got people that go to church in the morning, then they go out to the flea market in the afternoon. but for whatever reason, they didn't show up yesterday. So, and it might have been because of Halloween. It might have been because of the fair. It might have been 100 things, but every weekend there's something going on, and I hate to use that as, you know, as an excuse, because people are like, oh, well, there was a, you know, the game was on, or the Gators are playing, or, you know, whatever. There's always something happening every weekend. So, you know, if people going to go to the flea market, they're going to go to the flea market, period. Anyways, that's kind of a wrap up of what happened yesterday. I didn't make a video out there. Again, you know, the morning with the dealers, I was just so busy. The afternoon, kind of just, you know, being in the sun right around like from 10 to 12, I was just getting cooked. And then after 12, once I started getting a little bit of shade, you know, I was sitting there just wasn't in a good mood and didn't feel like making a video because there was no one out there. For 2 hours, I had, I think, 1 or 2 people walk by my booth, and they all bought something, so I'm happy at least they bought something. But normally, you know, at least I got some eye candy to watch people walk around and, you know, and just be entertained in some way or another. But there was no one even to look at. I mean, it was, the dealers were gone, the vendor, or the shoppers weren't there, and, you know, again, I'm not complaining. I'm not. I'm telling you, I'm explaining the atmosphere I was in. So, but yeah, next time I'm gonna try Ramona. Everything I have in the truck, I'm gonna take it out there. Like everything I was selling for $3, I'm gonna drop it down to $2 for Ramona, and just kind of see what goes. But this was stacked up to the almost to the ceiling where I couldn't see through. So at least now it's all down, and all the home stereo, all the electronics, all that's going in the trash. So everybody I talked to was like, oh yeah, there used to be a guy who did that stuff, but he went out of business, and nobody really buys that, even if it was in working condition. It's still a small group of people because everybody gets music on their phone and stuff. So I was like, you know what, I'm not going to waste my time. I'm going to move it one more time, and that's into the trash can. So, but that's kind of where my mind's at. And then there was that brown dresser. While moving that kind of sort of broke, so that's going out by the trash. The little wood dresser, I've been trying to sell it, and nobody's really showing interest in it, and I have a use for it, so I'm just going to go ahead and use it and then sell it later on. So, but I came up with a nice idea to use that little wood dresser. So, and then the filing cabinet, I might just set that out by the road too, just for scrap. The one thing I'm surprised didn't sell was that little fighting set. I had $20 on it. I'm going to take it all out, put it on the table, take a picture, and then put it on Marketplace. But yeah. So, but everything that I tried selling on yesterday, I'm going to, this week, while building doors, while doing anything, I'm going to get some of it on Marketplace and just kind of see what happens. If it sells good on Marketplace, I might just stop altogether going out to the flea market. So, we'll just see what happens. Anyways, that's it. I'm almost at Chick-fil-A, which is my breakfast spot. And I will talk to you guys later. Peace, love, money. I'm out.